The Drake Kendrick.
Drake.
Kendrick, we need you.
Kendrick. Let's see. Drake had Kendrick. He had Rick Ross. He had, who else he fucking at? He had
Metro Boomin.
Kanye.
Pick
Kanye. Fucking Future. Goddamn.
Who's Travis?
Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Like, how in the hell? But see,
that's where it all started at with the Travis Scott thing.
The fake controversy, man. Team Travis Scott. Drake.
Let me get everybody's.
They copying 50 Cent and goddamn Floyd shit. That's what they doing.
What did y'all think about Drake's second disc?
It was whack.
I don't like the look. Anybody
I didn't like the AI.
Anybody doing AI shit is whack as hell. I don't care a fuck.
I'm going to tell y'all now. I thought it was ingenious. I thought it was ingenious.
Why?
Because the way he staggers it, it's like, okay, boom. So I'm gonna take all the West Coast legends.
Tupac wouldn't even fuck with Drake.
Yeah.
I was gonna tell you that he wouldn't even fuck with Drake. You
know why? They are rapper
Tupac ain't fuck with nobody who put fingernail polish on their fucking hand.
I'm not gonna see everybody saying what Tupac would have did, but nobody knows what Tupac would have done.
I'm not gonna co-sign that. And one of the main reasons I won't, just in general, nigga, all these bloods, nigga, all these bloods. Wasn't Tupac a blood? Was he hanging around bloods? Don't bloods sit together? Most bloods, I'm just saying, just on some G shit, nigga. Like you talking about solidarity? Come on, man.
They don't have no solidarity in that either.
Not to that extent, but when you're on that level,
that platform level, what he's saying is when you're on that plateau, when you're on that level,
these would have been super mega. Like he would have been a mega star by now if Pop was still alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
mega star. Isn't Drake a mega star? He already has beef with fucking Kanye. You don't think Pop would have gravitated towards this nigga and just off ties alone?
Yeah. That's why I'm like, people be saying stuff about Pac. Like, Pac ain't been here in 30 years. We don't know what Pac would have done.
Or Biggie. You don't even know if Biggie was still been Biggie. He may
All
have been
I'm
Slim.
saying is I thought it was a very creative track because remember last week they did the AI Kendrick when it was the Kendrick disc, but it turned out to be AI. So what Drake did was shit. Fuck it, I'm gonna use AI, and I thought it was ingenious. Now the Snoop part, I was like, damn, like that's kind of wild. That was kind of wild.
Exactly.
How you give credit to Creed on one end and not on the other?
I'm not. I give credit for the whole thing. I'm not taking away none. I thought it was a creative track. And diss tracks you're supposed to be no, not necessarily. No, and diss tracks is supposed to be disrespectful tracks to make you respond. So what way am I going to make you respond? Nigga, I had Tupac come to life and talk to you. I had Snoop get on the bars and talk to you, then I talk to you. And on top of that, I done sent you 2 diss tracks in a week. You made a track 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. And see, I think that what happened was Kendrick wasn't ready.
Why you say Kendrick ain't ready? This nigga, he's a lyricist.
I don't see. What I think. Remember what I said. What I thought was because I said I don't think Drake's responding to this when he made.
Drake gonna respond.
I didn't. I wasn't sure about it. But that's why I think Kendrick thought too. I think Kendrick thought Drake wasn't going to respond because how is it that you send shots at somebody and they ain't got something ready to send shots back at them, knowing they're going to send shots at you?
Listen, see the thing about it is, I look at it like this. We talking about accolades, right? This nigga got a Nobel Peace Prize. Let that hang out in the air right quick.
Nigga, they ain't got shit to do with this nigga on your neck right now.
Listen to what I'm saying. Follow me right
okay.
quick. Follow me right quick. Now, he threw the first shot, supposedly, right? Did Kendrick do this first shot, diss track, right?
Go
ahead. All right, cool. So, Drake took his time whenever to respond because Drake didn't immediately respond.
You know why, right? The nigga was on tour. Okay, cool. What's Kendrick's problem? Because he ain't been on tour in years.
He was just on tour last year.
Okay, so this year he ain't on tour. He just got time to respond to these records.
He might be in the lab cooking up his album. You never know. He might be in the lab doing his thing.
Okay.
See, when you up to that status, you got plenty of options to do things. You can get to that when you ready. He don't gotta respond back right quick because Drake didn't respond back, even though even though he was in overseas touring, because he said in a diss track, cool, no problem. But what I'm saying is he don't necessarily have to come back, because tell you the truth, that shit was hard still. These niggas talking out their name, pulling coffins out their mouth. Like, come on, nigga, like for real. I'm just saying.
Okay, but I've responded to that one, and I've given you another one just because I just had some free time. So I've given you 2 diss tracks in this time frame.
I don't remember nothing Drake said. I remember what Kendrick said, because that hit to me. That hits harder.
He said that he gonna be shitting all over the PG Lane gang. Like I
you
thought
know
you
why?
said you ain't remember
because it's blasted over the radio. This thing is blasted over the radio right now.
Who, Kendrick's joint?
Yeah. Bruh, that's a fucking song.
Drake's doing leaks. He just
that's why
shit.
you're
he ain't dropped nothing.
Remember this? Remember this? Remember this?
It's on the album. It's on Future's album. It's on Future's album.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is Drake is just dropping leaks. That they're not songs he's dropping. They're not.
So now we're going to say, oh, because his is better because he leaking and shit.
I didn't say that.
No, I ain't saying you. I'm talking about him.
I'm saying they're better because he's taking the lead in this. Like, okay, boom, you want to smoke, so the smoke's here now. Now,
okay, so now it's time for Kendrick to respond.
Is because Rick Ross didn't have a hard time responding. He responded what? 2 hours?
I mean, but really, you're right. But really, the buzz wasn't even about Rick. I didn't even know nothing about Rick Ross in this shit until he dropped this shit. Because the buzz between Kendrick shooting shots at J. Cole and Drake.
And just to throw it out for everybody.
And is Rick Ross part of the big 3? No.
I'm so disappointed in J. Cole still.
Of course.
Disappointment will never get over.
He let Nas down twice.
Of course.
And I still love J. Cole, but the disappointment.
But in a sense, I'll play devil's advocate right quick. In a sense, I can see what he's talking about.
I don't.
To him, of course. Because because in his mind, he's at peace, whatever. The outside noise, that's us and everybody who got an opinion. That don't affect his pockets, bottom line.
I see what you're saying, but you done talk too much shit throughout your career.
You're right.
Want to cop plea.
Look, the nigga even said it on his own festival. Like, nigga, here, go ahead, take it on the chin. Come and give me your best shot. He's saying this on his own platform.
You went out sad.
That was pretty good.
I agree because he got Donkey of the Day.
Because on top of that, Donkey of the Day. And see, what makes it look even worse is Drake is playing now. And I was like, because remember I said, Drake, don't get involved. Let J. Cole handle it.
Yeah.
J. Cole going to tie Kendrick up. And
he let Nas down.
The 7-minute drill was weak. It was weak.
He just let all of Carolina down.
And people was trying to defend that shit. The 7-minute drill. I was like, man, that shit don't hit hard.
You could have seen everybody's shoulders at Dreamville when he made that announcement. That everybody's shoulders, and then everybody just went. Everybody's shoulders just dropped.
Side note, you know, Raleigh police were trying to arrest his ass too.
For what?
Because when you have a permit, you have a specific time you supposed to stop.
Yeah.
So when he had if you go back up on this shit, he had apologized to the city of Raleigh, right?
Yeah, I remember.
Now
that.
look at the last 5-10 minutes of
outside events can only be outside for so long,
right before noise complaint, right? Because after that, you get a fine and you get arrested. And then if you look at the last 10 minutes of that, when he started walking, he started walking right before he was like, yo, this is my car, this is my original car. They catch a Raleigh police officer trying to walk towards him. He walks away from him. He walks down to the left. He said, I want to thank all y'all like this.
Left up from over there.
He's sitting here to the left. Then when he walks back, right, Another cop was trying to come out. He walked back. This way, I want to thank y'all right here in the middle. He got all the way to the end. He said, I want to thank y'all too. He got off the stage. He did like a little trot off the stage. Him and whoever his personnel got off the stage. The two cop, the big black cop at the end, that nigga nearly ran off the stage after his ass. They was trying to get his ass to lock his ass up, bro. Real talk. But I just had to throw that out there.
I'm disappointed in J. Cole.
Of course.
Everybody's disappointed in Cole.
Of course.
Except women.
Right, because they love it.
Yeah.
Like I said, does he keep the same following he has, though?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
He does.
Because nobody well,
everybody, Jay, because you know why? They're going to be like, they're going to say Jay because his mom. They was already making jokes. So this is why he apologized. Because his mom was white, right? She told him, you better go apologize. Because you know if that was a black woman, you better go kill it, nigga, get his ass, boy.
Well, nobody follows J. Cole expecting him to be a battle rapper. But yeah, I do think it is going to affect him. Not seriously. I don't think he's going to.
No,
like,
I think the fall off's going to do great numbers. I think everybody's still waiting for that album to come out and stuff like that.
I wasn't talking about an album. I was talking about his career.
J. Cole.
It's out.
No, it's not.
What's that one he got out now?
That's the
the
one he dropped
came
before
out yet.
Dreamville. That ain't it.
That ain't
What? Huh?
Might delete
later.
which he damn sure did.
No, he's got the fall off coming. Like his album, he's been hyping up
Okay,
since
well,
last year.
might delete later. That's good. That's a good album. So
He deleted it. I'm
He
just
deleted
so disappointed.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, if you listen to the tracks on it, like I love that.
And I'm giving Drake heads. I mean, his props because he's
Besides the 7-minute fallout,
he's taking the lead in the battle. Like I want the smoke. I want Kendrick
And
to
he's
show me.
dishing it out.
I don't know what Kendrick can say to him.
I'm gonna say this again. When have Drake ever backed down from a dark skinned rapper to getting at him? I'm just saying. This is the second one that he's going up against. He got crushed the first one. He's 0-1 already. And I believe Kendrick. What?
Drake's got Meek. He got Meek.
He killed Common, which I hate.
He got
Common's not considered dark skin. He light skin.
Well, I thought you was talking about battles.
Okay, him and me. Common. I don't consider Common dark skins.
Well, I wasn't going on Common.
All right, so if you want to say Meek, all right, Meek. What's the name killed him? Crushed him from the clips.
Pusha T.
He pushed
got him.
this shit back.
Yeah,
he pushed this shit back. Crushed him. I'm gonna tell you why he did. Because anytime
those songs together, Drake's Doopy freestyle was hard as hell. Now Pusha did some fucking National Enquirer shit and dropped the baby. That's the only thing. Name me one bar from that thing that Pusha said.
He said the stench is still on her. You try to clean her up, but the stench is still on her. Come on, man. I use that in my vocabulary all the time.
Yeah, and he went into hiding after that shit. Yeah, he crushed his ass.
I kind of want to hear that he had that. They said Jay Prince made him put up because they said it was going to crush. But okay, so he did. I'll take it. He lost a push, even though I think that it was closer than people say. Pusha told everybody he had a baby. Okay, boom. But other than that, Drake really hasn't lost nobody.
I mean, it wasn't just that he told that he had a baby. He told that nigga, you had a baby with a porn star, a prostitute.
We knew he was fucking strippers anyway.
We didn't know he had a baby.
He was having a baby by one, and then he tried to keep it on the low.
No.
If Pusha T never said that shit, Dre would have kept that shit on lock.
Started a new trend because all these niggas having babies by these days.
Again, the thing about it is what made it the bar hot was the fact Drake went out his way to hide that shit.
Yeah, he did.
He went out his way to hide that shit.
And then Pusha had that photo of Drake in blackface.
Right.
That wasn't Photoshop.
You feel what I'm saying? He crushed him on that shit.
How this mega superstar can hide anything? Maybe he wanted to make sure it was his baby first before.
Nigga, you handle all that shit in private.
Was 2 years old. He was over 2 years old before he came out and said that's his son.
Exactly.
He been out.
The diss was what? The diss wasn't 2 years old.
No, the disc was within that same year. Everything happened.
Baby
but
was 2 years old when the disc came out.
Drake was never going to let nobody know about that shit.
Exactly.
I don't blame him. Shit, it ain't everybody.
Okay,
Well,
so
okay, but-
that's what crushed his ass.
Yo, that disc made him change his parenting skills.
Exactly.
Like, yo, he forever is a different parent because of that battle.
Look, that's why he came out with 2 this time, just because, just in case preparing for anything Kendrick was gonna come with.
Yo,
That's why
this
he came
made
up
him change up his parenting.
his whole strategy.
So, if
That's why
I
Rick
don't
Ross
think
said
Kendrick can
he
win.
changed his nose. He
that
did.
is the corniest shit Rick Ross is doing.
Of course.
Rick Ross talking
BBL
about
drugs.
That's corny. Like, that's corny. Nigga, how you lost all that weight? I ain't seen you in nobody gym ever.
I said it, Ozempic.
Like you talking about another band's how we get
Jokes.
whatever. But if Kendrick doesn't respond, does it affect him?
He's going to respond.
If he doesn't respond,
He's
does it
going
affect
to.
him?
I haven't heard Kendrick respond yet.
No, he hasn't.
Kendrick the one who set it off.
Of course. But how long that album? Oh wait, back up. How long did that album was made before they let it out for everybody to hear? See, number one, you got to take into account
Well,
when it was made and it was released.
That first Shooter song that I guess we're talking about, that was a current song because there's something that J. Cole mentions that he recorded his bars that week.
Right, exactly.
So it was only like maybe 3 weeks, like maybe 3 months that song was released ago. Kendrick did like
did with that Future
3 weeks ago. I'll say now. They're saying he's got an album coming in May.
Who's that?
Kendrick.
Yeah.
So we'll see if he's going to set up the diss track to promote
the
the album.
Probably.
We're going to see. But
So that's why I said he's going to respond. I bet the bottom dollar he's going to respond. The part is how hard he's going to respond.
it better be hard.
It is going to be hard.
It gotta
Hell,
be.
listen, it is hard. The first one made Drake come out with 2. When had Drake ever came out with 2 diss tracks back to back?
When he did McMills in.
No, he didn't come out back to back with that.
That's how he got back to back.
No, I just said, I clearly stated, when has Drake ever dropped 2 diss tracks back to back? He's never done that. So what I'm saying is,
They're calling him Kung Fu Kendra. If he take any longer, he gonna drop another diss track.
I ain't worrying about that because again, we know Kendrick got what it takes.
No, we don't know that.
Who don't?
I don't know
let me
that.
take that back. I know he got what it takes. I know Kendrick got what it takes. I know what he got what it takes.
I don't know that.
I know he got what it takes.
you
I
know
know what he
that?
got.
That, like, there's. Do you know that, Buddha? Oh, see that. Like, so
I know. I
y'all
said me.
Kendrick fans are a different
I said
breed
me.
than
I said me.
Y'all Kendrick fans.
I'm not
are-
a Drake fan. You a Drake fan then? You must be a Drake fan.
I'm a fan of good music.
I'm a
And
fan of good music too. I
right
like Drake
now,
too.
Drake has been giving me a little bit more music than Kendrick has.
Yeah.
And
He
in the
dropped
rules
2
of the battle,
He dropped 2 back to back. He didn't even get a man a chance to respond. He dropped back to back.
boy, this a whole nother week and get ready to happen.
Again, how long? Again, would I go back to what I
Like
said?
Drake
when
said, don't
did-
let that girl let you forget you in a feud.
Okay.
Don't let Taylor let you forget you in this feud.
You don't think Kendrick gonna come back after he said some shit like that? Let that sink in your head right quick.
Okay, I'm just saying, like,
Just remember, I just said it here on the show, folks.
if Kendrick don't come back,
it ain't no don't. It's when, and when he come back, it's how hard he gonna come back. I already know
he
gonna-
gotta come hard.
What you mean? He set the tone.
But what can you tell us about Drake that we don't already know
It
about
is not
this
about
man?
it right as of right now. It's just about how he gonna metaphorically destroy his ass. That's how he gonna. That's
Oh,
what
Lord,
you
he
need to
gonna
look for.
lose.
What you mean he gonna lose?
He gonna,
How he gonna?
if
I
he
just-
get ready to come out here and do that type of rap, he gonna lose.
Listen. What else? Okay. What did Drake said that was so whatever against Kendrick?
Kendrick better find his petty. He better find his petty. That's what helps win battles. Pettiness.
Okay,
he
so
better find his petty, or
He
else
said
Drake is
off
going to
with the
get him.
pettiness. Talk about these niggas. I just gave you 2 lines that he said. He said it all. So what I'm saying is, what did Drake say in his 2 diss tracks that is legendary that you can run it off right now?
That he's in a 50-50 split with Top Dog. That he's going to be shitting on PG Lang. What else did my man say? Because
50-50 with Top Dog.
He can't drop because Taylor's album dropped last week. She did crazy numbers last week. God,
yes, she did.
Damn. 1.4 million? That's craziness right there. That's pretty much it. But
okay, so I mean, what's so significant about that?
he's up 2-0 because Kendrick ain't said nothing back.
How he's up 2-0?
Because he said
Kendrick was
something
up
back.
1-0 up on him.
Okay, then he up 2-1.
Okay, fine. I go there. He dropped 2 to Kendrick 1. Gotcha, no problem.
And okay, like
How-
so,
well,
but the difference is, but here's the difference.
Okay, so
Because
when
Quavo dropped 2 to
hold
Chris
on,
Brown, but Quavo down 2-1.
Listen. Okay, wait. So how did he win? When Kendrick dropped his first one, then Drake dropped his first one, right?
Push-ups that made him even.
I still thought Kendrick was harder than Drake. No, you know.
He said,
Then give me a verse. I just gave you. I just named a verse.
It wasn't his song. Drake is giving you 2 of his own songs. Kendrick was on somebody's song, and what's making Kendrick look bad is he's got all these other niggas jumping in this battle now. Where the hell Kanye come from? I got you, Kendrick. Where did Kanye come from in this beef?
Where did Rick Ross come in this beef?
Well,
So
he
how-
dissed
so
Rick
how-
Ross.
Yeah, he did this Rick Ross.
Okay, oh yeah, he did. How did Kendrick do that?
How did Kendrick do what? Get Kanye in this?
Get everybody else in it.
Because obviously Metro Boomin is pulling together everybody. Because Kanye is on the Like That remix. That's where Kanye diss is at. So it's Kendrick's diss up there and Kanye's diss up there. Which now I see why is mad Drake, because they said at South by Southwest, they played the song, but they stopped the song before Kendrick part came on. So they just heard Future's part, and then whenever they dropped Kendrick's part, that's when it was like, oh, y'all held out on me and stuff like that. But I'm waiting for Kendrick. Y'all say he coming, I'm waiting.
He coming.
How long he got though?
I wouldn't put no.
He ain't no time link.
Nah,
Because we ain't gonna care after a while.
You right.
And we gonna Drake win by default.
You right. You right. We ain't gonna care after a while, but it's just as soon as when you not thinking about it no more and that shit drop and it's hot, right?
Got to be hot.
It's gonna be hot.
Got to be hot.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be hot.
Got to be hot.
It's gonna listen. This is why I say it's gonna be hot. He's the only rapper ever to win a Nobel Peace Prize. Let that sink in right quick.
Kendrick. That has nothing to do with he get ready to drop a hot ass diss track.
It does. You know why? It just gives you. I'm just letting you know his range. Nobody in hip hop has ever won a Nobel Peace Prize. Let that sink in right there. That's bigger than a Grammy. That's bigger than 20 Grammys.
Drake
bro.
summoned Tupac up.
Say what?
Drake summoned up the voice of Tupac.
Man, listen. All I'm saying is, I said it here. He coming hard. When he does, you're gonna be like, ooh.
Boy, I hate to see y'all Kendrick fans disappointed if he don't live up to this.
I'm never disappointed.
Because
I'm never disappointed.
If Kendrick doesn't come back right,
I'm never disappointed. Ever since he came on the scene, he has never disappointed me.
As the king of hip hop, oh, that's gonna kill y'all. Kendrick fans gonna die.
Kendrick has never, since he came out on the scene, he has never let none of his fans down.
He letting y'all down right now.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
No,
he's not letting y'all down right now.
No.
Okay.
When he drop, he'll drop. Y'all not fans though, so y'all gonna have a different perspective.
But so you're not disappointed that he ain't came back at this nigga yet?
I'm not, because again, hold on. Before Drake did his back-to-back diss tracks, right? Did we had a time limit on when somebody respond back? No. Did we even care when a person's, as long as it didn't take more than 6 months? We didn't really have a time limit.
Yeah, but this is social media era now. That you got a time limit now, especially with people paying attention.
We've been in social media era for 20 years now, so we not. Okay. I'm not gonna let you lie. I'm not gonna let you
Chris
slide
Brown,
on that.
They done had their whole feud in what was that, a week? They got all their shit out in a week.
Because you know why? Because the level of competition is weak. That's number one. We talking about two top tier big dogs in the game in the hip hop right now. You cannot put.
You're telling me this man did not have one song ready.
Listen, bro. You cannot put Chris Brown and Quavo in the same sentence as Kendrick and fucking goddamn Drake.
Yeah, but
that's blasphemous.
As in time frame,
as a
like
hip
they got
hop
their
purist,
beef in a time frame.
You can't do that.
What I'm seeing is Kendrick diss Drake, and then Drake diss Kendrick, and then Kendrick wasn't ready. You ain't got no song ready.
He's ready. I promise you, he's ready. You talking about all they got is time on their hands. They got albums after albums. They just sitting.
Ooh, Kendrick don't be dropping like that. Kendrick drops an album every 4 years.
You're not listening to me. What I'm saying is they have nothing but time. I said they got albums after albums already done. They just not releasing it to us until they decide. They ain't got nothing but time on their hands. So you don't think they making music all fucking day? This is how they make their money. I'm going in the studio. Even if they put some bullshit together, they probably thought it was some bullshit and come back a month later, yo, that shit hot. Rerun that shit, chop and screw that shit, whatever. So this is what you do.
Okay. Kendrick got all the time he wants then.
No, he don't.
Yeah, he do.
No, he
got
don't.
all the time.
He'll respond. The summer hasn't even started yet. So the summer officially starts June 21st.
Put first person shooter out in fucking February. So
that was on somebody's album.
I gotta wait till the summer.
That was on somebody's album. So he probably done put that. He probably did that last year. They put this album together last year.
I told you J. Cole's verse was done that week that he dropped that album. It had to be because he's
on somebody else's. This is Future's album. This is not Kendrick's album. This is Future album. So Future decide when he wants to drop that. He has no control of that.
Like Drake said, we waiting on you, Kendrick.
No problem.
We waiting on you.
He coming.